Hi guys, so today I'm going to be unboxing a Moonstone Kickstarter I backed about 6 months ago. So Goblin King Games make Moonstone. It is like a fairy fantasy, think labyrinth style. The miniatures are amazing. I'm no good at the game at all, but it doesn't mean the game system isn't good. So it's card based, not dice based game. And the whole idea is you pick up pieces of Moonstone and it's kind of like currency. But the models, for me, are fantastic, and that's the reason why I backed the Kickstarter. There's a few people locally that play it. I know there's a shop not too far away from me in Liscard that sells quite a bit of it. And I did play a demo of it many moons ago by one of the original creators, and it was a fantastic board, and I should have got into it sooner. But it's one of those games I was like, nope, I can't get into another game. But recently a few of the guys have got into it, which meant, go on then, I'll give it another shot. So, this is the Kickstarter. I went tier 3, something like that. I can't remember now. I didn't go with the basic package anyway. So let's see what comes in the box. So. Okay, Goblin King Games. Yeah, so this is everything you get in the box, including the prices. That's the shame bit, so we'll chuck that away, so that never happened. A thank you. The artwork is pretty damn cool. Medieval style fantasy. High fantasy, I must add. Like I said, it's very pixies and goblins and things like that. Some stickers there. Loads in this box. I've forgotten how much I backed. So we'll start with, everything's very, very shiny. Sorry about that. The Shady Bunch. So who are the Shady Bunch? So we have a fawn-like thing, a mermaid-like thing, and Marley. That's a nod to Charles Dickens, one of his ghosts. And these are all high detailed resin. Next thing in the box, what do we get? This is a model which I won't get out of the blister pack just yet because it is sealed up. But it was a limited edition merfolk miniature, a creepy looking female digging herself out of a well. It's like a dark mermaid. So, like I said, massively shiny boxes here. Nanny. Nanny doesn't look creepy in the slightest. So, I thought Nanny herself was a bit weird. It does weird me out. But I did like the look of Pookie. You can see Pookie on the front there. Has a gem dangling in front of his face and always wants the gem. Sprog looks pretty cool. I'm trying to get rid of this shine, but all the boxes are super glossy. They're not behind any cellophane or anything. I'll give you a little example of what's inside the boxes. So like I said, the detail is phenomenal on these. Always has been, so I'm going to be very careful because it is resin. So be as careful as I can. And they are always packaged lovely. Lots and lots of foam. I'll remove the bases to one side. So if you've never seen Moonstone miniatures before, the detail on these resin bits are exceptional. So I'll get Nanny herself out of the bag, even though Nanny's the one that weirds me out the most. I can't explain why. But Nanny is actually all in one piece, which is incredible. Not sure if the camera is picking up much of the detail there. But believe me, all their resin pieces are exceptional. A little bit of cleaning up required, but generally speaking, very, very good. I've got 3 or 4 boxes before I picked this up. Always been happy with it. They normally fit incredibly well. Obviously, normally you've got to glue them together. They're not very often all in one piece. But the cards in Moonstone, you get your character cards, and then you get your pack of basically attack cards. You use a different pack when it comes to Arcana as you do with attacking. So no signature move. So attacking normally requires high guard, falling swing, thrust, sweeping cut, rising attack, or low guard. It's to reflect a more realistic form of combat. So when you're sword fighting, it's not just a case of hack and slash like in some computer games. You actually have different styles of fighting, like a guard, a block, a thrust, a sweep. And I'll get into the rule set possibly another day. But I just thought I'll show you what's in the Kickstarter. I'll put that to one side for a second. So this is the Never Ending Night. So that guy there looks very much like Ash from the Evil Dead, or his evil counterpart, Army of Darkness. So all of these miniatures would be in resin, and they'll be incredibly, incredibly high detail. Yeah, definitely crazy looking models. That guy, I'm not sure he has a face or a mask where his butt should be as a gesture. Some of these models are a bit more serious. They're not all clowning around. And with the Kickstarter, or certainly the one I backed, I went for all the new range models. So if you like your fawns or your goblins, or more medieval looking humans, there are different races out there. That one looks rather creepy. Really sorry about the reflection, but there's no way I can really get around that. So the boxes are exceptionally glossy. Maybe you might want to keep boxes for the artwork, because the artwork is gorgeous as well. It's not just a picture of the miniatures, it really is a great piece. I'm half tempted to cut them out, put them together as a collage or maybe a poster. This box has been a little bit damaged there, but I'm sure the miniatures inside are fine, because like I said, 2 massive sandwiches of foam inside, I can feel it. I'm sure the resin pieces are okay. There really is loads here. Lots and lots. I forgot how much I backed. And I can't tell you the price. I'm not sure I want to tell you the price, or even remember either. That is a lovely model. Anger Buddha. That looks wicked. Such a good looking model. Can't wait to get all of these out and assemble them. So Slim is another limited edition model. This is a animal soldier apparently, but it looks kind of like Dobby in armour, if I remember correctly. If you want me to do a further unboxing, actually get the miniatures out and show you individually, please let me know in the comments section below. But yeah, so it looks more like a goblin style model. Quite a slim goblin, certainly not a chunky goblin. It's a fairly tall, with big ears. And this is the Doomsday Report. So what is the Doomsday Report? I do like the style of the old-fashioned paper. So creepy looking picture of Churnet, King Churnet. They really have gone to town with, like, the paper looks like there's a crease in it there. The artwork for Moonstone is always fantastic. And once again, it's a game system with a fairly low model count, but it does make you want to collect more purely because the models are gorgeous. Some of the fairies, I know my friend Marcus has the fairies, like moffy-like wings. Fantastic, really is. Such delicate models, but glorious. Some of them are slightly Alice in Wonderland-esque, or Labyrinth. Obviously you don't need this book to play the game, but it's a bit of the background, a bit of the lore, some of the family trees. Like I said, you really don't need this to play the game, but it's just a lovely piece. And it looks like a leather-clad book as well. It's made to look like a leather-clad book. So that's fantastic. That is a lot of models to get through. But yeah. I mean, if you're watching Goblin King games, thank you very much. Very happy with this. It's a lot of models to get through. I'm kind of shocked. Probably would have been a bit more with it if I unboxed it off camera and showed you all of them individually, but I wanted to show you the massive stash I've got. And this, by no means, was the biggest pledge. I think this was the third pledge out of possibly 5. You could have got a t-shirt, you could have got coins, but basically there was 2 limited edition miniatures I wanted, and I wanted the new gangs, the new factions, because it's really hard to pick a faction in Moonstone. I quite like the fawns. Some of the tree creatures as well are fantastic, but unfortunately some of the guys locally have also got them, and I want to be a special snowflake, so hence that's why I went to go for the new stuff. And I don't think any of them went for any of the Kickstarters other than Marcus. He went for a slightly lower level, because I know he definitely wanted the creepy looking mermaid that's pulling herself out the well, like something from a horror story. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing any of these unboxed, specifically any one of the boxes I've showed you, or even go into the Doomsday Report a bit deeper, please let me know. But I didn't want to bore you too much, just wanted to show you what I've got from the Kickstarter. So I'll find out what level Kickstarter it was, and I'll put it up in the comment section below, or in the description below. But thank you very much for watching, guys, and hopefully a few people that have got the Kickstarter or want to get Kickstarter have watched this as well. Let me know what factions you play or what models you're interested in the most, and any tips and tricks on how to actually win a game for once. So yes, I hopefully do some battle reports sometime after I assemble this bucket load of miniatures. Stay safe, you wonderful people. Catch you in the next video.